Hey everyone, Craig Ball here. Hope you're well. Today we're going to continue our journey into the gaslighting space and understanding it and learning to deal with it with help of a very valuable technique and philosophy and series of questions that I've used for many years called rational emotive behavior therapy. If you've seen me any of my other videos on other topics, you'll know I've weaved this in quite a bit. I've been a practitioner of it for a long time. I think it's misnamed. I think rational emotive behavior philosophy perhaps is a bit more apt, as it is a philosophy of living as well. It just happens to work well with therapy. So let's look at it and take our preamble story of you walk away from a conversation. Okay, if you've been watching these videos, you'll be familiar with this. You walk away from a conversation feeling confused. Now, in the modern world, you might turn off a Teams chat with your boss or somebody similar and feel a bit confused. It's often the case. You might start doubting yourself and questioning your reality. It's often the case that it's not just a bit of self-doubt, it is gaslighting. Okay, now keeping in mind not everything's gaslighting, but it's highly likely you have to consider that you may be being gaslit. It's just the reality, sometimes the way it happens. Now, sometimes it's accidental, as we know, sometimes it's intentional. Now, you will hear things like this if it's gaslighting. That never happened. Okay, you always twist reality whilst they're busy trying to twist reality. They use what they're doing against you. What are you talking about? That never happened. Often the way that they go about saying it, they might be very forceful with it because they realize that they're bluffing as a way of pushing back against you. This can bring up some irrational beliefs such as, oh, gee, if they think I'm wrong, maybe I am. I need my validation from other people, which is another irrational belief. And otherwise, it's terrible, horrible, and awful. And they must accept my views. Otherwise, it's unbearable. And so when you start to get this, a lot of people get their sense of self or self-esteem from in-group acceptance, and this represents a lack of acceptance. And so what they're trying to do is get you to buy into their alternate form of reality. So stand your ground, ask some questions for yourself. Is it true? Is it actually true what they're saying? If you know it not to be true, if you believe it to be otherwise, it's highly likely it's gaslighting. Does it logically follow that when this particular incident occurred, that I was being too emotional? Well, I didn't feel emotional at the time, and I found that was overstepping the mark. So no. And is it helping to accept this reality, or is it helping to listen to or believe these people? Know your boundaries, okay, is one of the first ones. Limit your exposure to these people as much as possible, although you may have to confront them and be ready for that. Lean on supportive people, okay, and develop a plan to look at what's going on and to challenge it for yourself. When you're standing your ground, be measured, be calm, and be as open as you can be, and not looking for an argument, but being prepared to confront. I hope that helps. I look forward to speaking to you soon.